don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with them. It is what it is. Big Billy.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
Real. I can't even call it corner pocket. Niggas in they feelings out of pocket. Smith and Wesson on me, Dallas Cowboy. And I'm with my dog. Down boy.
3.
What's going on, everybody? It's All Takes No Breaks. We are back, man. It's been a couple weeks. I'm feeling excited. I missed getting on the podcast. But we had a lot of things going on. We've been busy. We've been bullshitting. How you feeling?
I'm feeling, man, I'm on top of the world right now for a few different reasons. I mean, obviously, my bird's still flying high, 7-0. You know how we do. And today, I got some beautiful news that the Brooklyn Nets have fired our cancer, like our biggest. Like, we got rid of our head coach, Steve Nash. Like, bro,
just rolling right into that section.
It's a beautiful day. I mean,
so let me ask you this question though, real quick, just right off the bat. Let's just get right into it. Why do you think that happened?
Why? I mean, I just feel like the players stopped responding to him. Like, it became evident that he just wasn't. He really didn't have a role outside of just maybe like a motivator. He doesn't draw plays. They didn't have faith in him. They didn't want to play for him. So we're not getting the potential out of that roster. And we have a decent roster. You know what I mean? So it was best for the culture, for the team. You know, just cut those ties, man. Let's see what we can get popping. And supposedly we got your boy Ime Udoka coming back through. I mean,
that's what I was gonna mention. So that was word on the street that they're like, "Yo, we don't care. We got people for you over here, bro."
Let's talk about it for a minute though, because what Ime did, like, why do we care? Why is it a thing?
You know, it's funny. I actually had a coworker ask me that question, and the only answer I could come up with is, I'm sure that what he did was against the personal code of conduct or whatever contractual agreement he had with the Celtics. I mean, any co-worker relation is probably forbidden. And when he violates that. Say again?
No, I said sure, but let's talk about this. Like, Miami Heat, Eric Spoelstra, he's married to a Heat cheerleader. Nobody cares, right? You know, it's really like, I get it. These are personal codes of conduct, but they've been violated 1,000,001 times. We've seen so many work relationships grow into marriages and turn into XYZ. So clearly the rule's been broken. So I don't understand, why did they choose to like make him out to be some kind of villain and have to suspend him? And I just didn't get that. Okay, I get it's wrong. Maybe suspend him, fine him. But man, like,
no, I mean, I think it's a little weird how hard they went on him, but I think that it's all with the context. He is a married man, and he was engaging.
She was married. She was married though.
Yeah, so they both were married individuals, and they were engaging in an inappropriate workplace relationship. I think that the table, we wouldn't give a damn if they're both single individuals. It just would have been a thing.
Well, I mean, do you think that's the NBA is how many years old, bro? I mean, there's been so much. I'm sure there's been a bunch more adultery. And granted, I don't know. I just feel like it was strange that his was highlighted.
I think certain people that got hurt in the situation told the right people about the situation, and that's why he got where he got.
Now you know what? When you say it like that, that definitely makes sense, because supposedly she was like some kind of team service like manager. She wasn't too high up, but she was also married to a minority owner of the team, who was the one who reported it to the higher ups. So then I guess some kind of actions had to be taken. So it was just a weird circumstance.
Yeah, I mean, if the right people know about it, people are going to get in trouble for it, pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just the way it is everywhere.
I'm sure many head coaches haven't been brave enough to sleep with like the owner's wives before either, too. So there is that, Ime. I mean, come on.
There's some no-nos, yeah. Don't shit where you eat. That's actually the real.
Right, man. What was you thinking, brother? What was you thinking? But you know what? We don't care. You did that shit over there. Come to Brooklyn. Coach is tough.
Facts.
Put some defense in our bodies, because we play not a damn worth of. We don't. Oh, it's ugly what Steve Nash had us doing away. I'm so glad he's going, man. I'm so glad he's going, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Nets fans feel the same way you do, and we'll see how it works out. I think if you guys do acquire, I don't even know how to say his name, so I'm not gonna try, but I think he's a good coach. So I think you guys would be in a really good spot. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I hope it goes through. I mean, look, we already talking to town. We always got some shit going on in Brooklyn, and it's always some kind of controversy and drama. Why not stir some more up and hire the coach who can't like stop moving his Peter, put his Peter in things? Why not? That's a Brooklyn thing to do. So let's go. We welcome you. Come through, bro. Come through.
Okay. Well, yeah, even though it's been a couple weeks since we recorded, man, we still been in the mix. We still been hooking and jabbing, doing our thing. But today was an exciting day. It was trade deadline day in the NFL. So things were moving and grooving.
A lot to talk about.
Yeah. So I go ahead and kick it off. I was only interested in 2 trades that happened today because they referenced my squad.
Let's start with those because
in the mix.
Yeah, my fault. Let's start with that one because that was the biggest one of the day. As far as conversation wise, so Bradley, y'all got Bradley Chubb, hell of a defender. Kudos to you guys. He was your guy. You guys had your eyes on him. You got him. But the conversation. Let's talk about the conversation. What you guys gave up a little bit.
Okay. All right. So we gave up Chase Edmonds. We gave up our 2023 first round pick and our 2024 fourth round pick for the young man Bradley Chubb. When I say young man, he's only 26 years old, right? Still stud. Right. And now, with that being said, I know in our sideline group, we got, had to do a little back and forth because people were dissing it, saying we gave too much. However, we wanted a guy and we got a guy, right? Thanks. And I think Chubb with the newfound, I just feel like players, when they get moved to a new team, new squad, they have a breath of fresh air, especially the man come from the squad he was coming from.
Denver's down bad.
He comes over to Miami. He's feeling nice.
I gotta agree to that. Change of scenery definitely helps things, and dude has all the potential in the world to be great. So there is that. He just had a little bit of health concerns. A little banged up in the past. But what he can be is a hell of a player. So hopefully it pans out. He has like a 15, 16 sack season next year. And who knows? You guys can know how to use him better than Denver was using him, and he can wind up being a weapon for you guys. So.
Honestly, I think that we're going to use him well because we have Jalen Phillips. It's going to be on the other side of him, who's a stud, only 24 years old, I think. And he can use some help on the other side. If we could just stick to doing a 4-man pass rush and let our DBs eat, I think we'd be okay. So that would add another thing to the fire. And another trade that we got to drive on top of that, Jeff Wilson Jr. We pretty much took the Niners backfield and put it back.
That's again your boy Shanahan looking out for his boy Mike McDaniels. A little, connection.
But with that being said, it seems like that recipe does work.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So.
It's really the run schemes that Shanahan ran, which you guys run similar concepts. It's like a lot of sweeps, and you guys have the backs for that. That find holes and hit the holes and just explode. So
we got track stars out down there in Miami, man.
Right. It's the truth. So if it works, it works. But how do you feel about it though? Do you feel like it made do you feel like you guys got better, a lot better?
Yeah, I feel good about the trades. I feel like we want to win now. I was going to talk about this later, but the reason why is because we decided, and I think the fan base decided, the coaches decided, Miami organization decided that Tua is our guy. So,
he is him. He's the guy now. He is Miami football quarterback.
5-0 when he starts and finishes the game. You know what I'm saying? So only losses that we've taken this year is when he's gotten injured. So he's had unfortunate injuries. But hopefully we keep him healthy, and I think if we keep him healthy, we're in a really, really good spot. So we just gotta, guide ourselves by faith and surround our squad. And I think the addition with Jeff Wilson Jr. it just adds a different dynamic because we do have Mostert, and Jeff Wilson's a guy himself. So I think it's going to be a tandem. Fantasy wise, I'm not too excited about it because I thought that my boy Raheem was going to take over, and I was just going to be a guy I can plug into the lineup, but. We'll see. We'll see how it works out.
Right. So moving along, though, I'm gonna just name a couple other moves that happened that were just noteworthy. Chase Claypool went to the Bears for a 2nd-round pick. Jesus, I'll come back to that in a second, though. All right. T.J. Hawkinson went from the Lions to the Vikings. A strange interdivisional trade for a number 1 tight end. Granted, the compensation. Did you see what they gave up for him?
I did not.
Oh my goodness, they gave up the farm. Let me pull it up real fast because honestly, it was ridiculous, bro. It was insane. And like TJ, right? He's a good tight end, but like he ain't Kelsey or nothing.
No, he's not. But I think that if he's used in the correct fashion, I mean, I think Jared Goff was using him fine. But well, I mean, he can be a guy. So it just depends on the situation. But they already got who's over there at Minnesota right now? Irv.
but he's out for 8 to 10 weeks. He got a high ankle sprain, but a
Oh,
severe one, like kind of broke his shoe.
so
So he's down
so
with
then
that.
when you got TJ,
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
so the Lions gave up. No, the Vikings gave the Lions a second and a third round pick for TJ Hawkinson.
That's
Second
steep.
and a steep for a tier like 2 fringe 3 tight. I don't know. I like him, but damn,
He's tier 2, middle
ish.
tier 2.
No, he is because he can have big games. He can. So
Yeah,
let me not sleep on him. He can't have.
he's somebody that you plug in your lineup as a starter always fancy wise.
Mm, yeah, I
There's
guess
not
so.
many. There's not many. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
10-man
yeah.
league, you got Kelsey, Mark Andrews,
Goddard, you got your boy
Goddard, obviously.
Waller, Kittle.
Well, even Waller's kind of sus this year, but
Kittle too.
Kittle. But Kittle, you still got to put him in.
You got to slap him there. He's still named brand.
But after that, like maybe that's when you start getting to the T.J. Hawkinson, the Dalton Schultz.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Let me
so
pat for your moves or whatever.
Yeah, those. I mean, they're gonna start.
Yeah. So okay, so that's another move. We got Calvin Ridley went to the Jaguars. I mean, he's suspended for the whole season, but that's a good move for next year. Get your boy Trevor another weapon.
Trevor might eat with that.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
yeah.
I think he's a receiver away. And I'm telling you, when you get these young quarterbacks, a wide receiver one, it makes the world of a difference. But again,
sure.
I'll circle back to that in a few when we get to a later segment. But moving on, we got Kadarius Toney from the Giants to the Chiefs. That's cool.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But probably one of the biggest ones of the deadline, Christian McCaffrey to the Niners. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was huge.
That's huge.
There's one more you're missing, Roquan. Oh, I don't know if you were done yet.
Oh, no, I wasn't done yet. But yeah, Roquan but hold on, CMC, bro. Let's talk about it. In his first game, obviously he had a few touches. Did some work. But this man in his first full game had a hat trick, bro. The trifecta: threw one, caught one, ran one. Bro, it had like 140, 50 scrimmage yards. Like, this is like a dream come true for this guy, bro. Like,
just triple crowning it,
bro.
No, I mean, I think it's funny that it's like everyone talked about, oh damn, he goes to nice, he's about to go off, and then sure enough, first full game, he actually has a thing.
He goes off.
I'm talking about, I was like, whoa.
Bro, that might have been one of the best running back games. One of the best games we've seen from the running back position, and like since 05, they said, since LT. Like, that's.
I mean, yeah, the flashiest. I mean, Alvin Kamara just had 3 TDs too himself. You know what I'm saying, that same week. So
no, for sure. But I mean, like, in just so many different facets. Yeah.
It was cute. It looked cute.
LT used to throw touchdowns on the regular though. Let's talk about that. That's kind of crazy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. CMC's throw looked a little saucy, bro. He just floated up there. It was nice.
But did you see his catch though? That was kind of sexy too, though.
Oh yeah, that would look like a little Madden.
He got that,
Madden
bro.
player right there.
Look like a receiver. But yeah, I brought up the Claypool. Let's not circle back to that, man, because the Bears giving up a second round pick. I feel like that kind of really screwed the wide receiver trade market, because if you value Claypool at a second, then what the hell is Brandon Cooks going for? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is a lot of guys that were supposed to get moved? What are they going for, bro? Like this, they kind of OD.
But here's what I say about that, though. I mean, the Bears. You know what? You're right.
A second round pick is kind of steep for Chase, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, I was gonna sit here and try to defend something, but
that's insane, bro. I mean, Claypool is good. He has upside, but
they did talk about, like, when Christian Kirk went over to the Jags and they paid him just a super bag. But now Christian Kirk is a guy.
He is, but I feel like paying somebody actual dollars versus, because think about it, second round pick that's that's somebody you plan to like start and contribute on your team immediately right away, second round pick,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, like, I guess Claypool is supposed to start and change the game immediately.
Try to
So
do it. I think maybe if they up his volume, it's up to him to really
true.
step up.
If you up the volume, so we'll see. If they up the volume and he winds up being productive and being that guy that he claims he can, I think he self-proclaimed himself a top 3 receiver in the league or some stupid shit like that. But yeah, maybe we'll see.
One of my, I don't know if this is actual nickname, but Claypool was Canadian, right?
Yeah, he's a Canadian.
So they were like, Joe, someone said Mapletron.
Mapletron, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro. Mapletron.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he ain't no Tron, bro. Man, yeah, he's not. No, nope. Well, let's see though. So, Naheem Hines went from the Coast to the Bills. Robert Quinn, my boy, had 18 and a half sacks last year. 18 and a half sacks last year.
Yeah,
we got you,
bro. I'm not gonna lie though. That video of him, bro, he looked like he was just.
He looks homeless, doesn't he?
He looked homeless and he looked broken. He looked like he was done, like arthritis all through his hips and everything like that.
He's still explosive somehow, and I don't know.
So weird.
It's funny, bro. He looks like an old man, but he's out
there. He looked like he had no bounce in his body at all. He's just like
athletic as you'll ever see.
And then all of a sudden, put the pads on him. He's
like, right. It's insane. It's insane. James Robinson went from the Jags to the Jets. And Robbie Anderson, that was a big pickup for the Cards, though, man. With Hollywood going down.
That was funny how quick that happened.
It's like the next day, it was immediate. Kind of strange. Like they had it planned.
They pretty much like, get the hell off the field, and then fucking next day, he's like, oh, you're a Cardinal.
Man, still getting in the cart, like on the way back to the locker room. They already got Anderson on the phone, like
paperwork already in, boom. Yeah.
Yeesh. But that's it for that, though. But I'm gonna be real. This is probably one of the more eventful trade deadlines we've seen in football in a long time, man. Normally, it's basketball, still in the headlines and making the trade deadline like a real big thing. Football actually took notes this year, it seems.
That's funny. That was funny music in the background there.
Right, you hear that? Yeah, so getting the what are you telling me about?
No, it was funny because I was at work and then I get off on my break and I see all these notifications and like the group text talking about like this trade. I was like, oh snap, things are moving quickly, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, I know you've been itching, waiting. Let's just talk about it. Philadelphia Eagles still undefeated.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Let me stop.
I can't lie; they're looking impressive.
But yeah, they're looking impressive, bro.
That's all I'll leave it at that.
Shout out to my boy Jalen Hurts. He is him. He's balling, proving all the naysayers wrong. Everything they say he couldn't do, he's doing at a high elite. Like, bro, you can't right now. You'd be hard pressed to give me 5 quarterbacks better than Jalen Hurts right now in the NFL. I swear to God, you'd be. And I never thought I'd be able to say that. I swear. But you legit would be hard pressed to give me 5 quarterbacks right now playing at a higher level than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I mean, last year we used to say Jalen Hurts is a good fantasy quarterback.
Right.
Like everybody was saying a good fantasy. They put fantasy in front of it. But this year,
he's slinging
not
that
only
pill.
is he a good fantasy quarterback, but he's just a good quarterback right now. Efficient, and efficient in both ways that you could think. He's efficient running the ball, and he's efficient throwing the ball.
He's probably one of the best decision makers in the NFL right now. He's just not putting the ball in harm's way. He's he's making good passes. I mean, it's his guys getting it or nobody's getting it type of deals. I can't say enough about the kid, man. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
He's a red zone slayer too. Once you get in the red zone, it might be a wrap.
It's a wrap. There's nothing you can do. Yeah. If we get within that 5, you're cooked. I promise you, you're done. He's gonna bully ball it in himself or over your top. You're gonna think he's gonna RPO. It's just nothing you can do. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's dangerous for sure. And you put that right. You tandem that with a elite defensive team.
Bro.
Just like which I'm very grateful to have them on my fantasy team in both my leagues. They've been doing wonders for me in good matchups. It just feels great to have a defense like that. So
right. But you know what? The Eagles, we've been balling. We're undefeated and everything, and I swear I'm so proud of them. But I gotta shout out your boy Tua too, because just like Jalen, guys, this is their prove it year. This is supposed to be the year that the make or breaks. If next year we got to be drafting a quarterback. I mean, I feel like the questions are answered for both of them. The Dolphins are 5-0. I mean, undefeated, like you said earlier, with Tua plays, bro. Like that should tell you enough. When he's on the field, you win games, and you guys can. It's happened in so many different ways. You could be down, he's bringing you back, game-winning drives. You know, he can stay steady, score. You know, the whole game is.
Yeah.
What is he doing wrong?
He's been proven it in a lot of ways. The only thing that I guess is a knock on him right now is his health. Can he stay healthy and stay out of harm's way? And I think, you know what, I have to be honest, and this might be a weird take, but I think him getting knocked out like that in that way, and for it being like against the Bengals, and then for that to happen again to him on Thursday Night Football. Wait, it was Thursday night when he got.
Yeah, Thursday was the big one.
The Thursday was the big one. Yeah. So when that happened, Thursday Night Football, and he got really knocked, I think that showed him you don't have to be a hero. You know what I'm saying? Like just get rid of the ball, make good decisions, be decisive, and hopefully he moves forward like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I can say.
I hope so, man. 'Cause I can't lie. Like his first game back, I saw him do some questionable stuff. I'm like Tua, man, slide. He's out there going head first in the linebackers. Like,
all right. So he said, yeah. So he went up. I heard that he went up right to coach, and he was like, "Hey, I just needed that. I needed that hit." You know what I'm saying? Like
to feel alive. And okay, I get it.
Realistically speaking, no, you didn't. But I understand what you're saying, right? Yeah. You needed to feel that hit, so you could kind of like shake it off and go, "Okay, I'm playing football."
It gave him his confidence, knowing that he can take an NFL hit. You know what I mean? Like I can get, and I respect that. And you know what? As a guy who loves tough players, kudos to you too, but don't do that shit again.
For real. It was like, okay, that was it. That's it. And then after that, I saw him sliding. I saw him, being careful. So that's good. I mean, we don't need you to be the hero, man. We got other hitters. We got other people that are used to that and whatever. I mean, he's still a football player at the end of the day. So.
Right. And that's what we got to remember. These guys play football. This is not a soft game. This is football. So, yeah, man. Kudos. Shout out to y'all, though. But
5-0. I love it. All right. Degenerate dialogue. Roll right into that.
Degenerate dialogue. My favorite time.
So we are
talking about this money.
Going to pick two hits that we think are going to slap. Two. What would you call that? I mean, two
props, I guess.
Two props. Yeah, two props that we just believe that if you put that in, if you just did those two, or just picked one, or did all four,
you're gonna hit.
That you're gonna slap. That's our goal. Let's see. This is the first one we're actually putting out into the universe. We've done a lot between each other, but this is the first one we're putting out.
So I'm gonna start it off, guys. I'm gonna start you off with Thursday Night Football. My boy Jalen Hurts on FanDuel right now. But what's today? Today is Tuesday, so we're 2 days out from the game. Right now, I'm looking at his over/under for his rushing and passing yards combined. We're looking at a total of 280.5 yards. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you watched Jalen last Sunday, he looked pretty unstoppable. We're on a short week, 4 days later. I think he's going to keep those vibes rolling. We're playing a lowly Texan team. Who you know what? Any given Sunday. So
don't let that be a trap game.
Exactly. Every game's a trap game. Let's be real. It's hard to win in the NFL.
Yeah.
But he's probably going to put in work on these boys. He's probably going to have a big day. I think he's going to have around 350 total yards. So I think 280 is a bang. Hit that thing. You should definitely come out with some money. Right now it's negative 104. So, I mean, that's good odds too. So if you are a betting person, I would definitely slam that. Also, outside of that one, we're going to take it to the where we at? The Bills and Jets game. I'm going to be real. Bills own the Jets. This is going to be routine for the Bills. Like, this is not going to be don't think at least the Jets are 4-2, 5. No, that'd be bad business. So right now I'm also looking at Josh Allen. His passing yards, just total, not passing and rushing. His line currently is at 275. Bang that. Bills are at home. No, excuse me. It's actually in Jersey. Doesn't matter. Bang that all day.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, hey, Sauce Gardner is a threat.
Does not matter.
I'm gonna be honest. I respect Sauce, so he's probably not gonna throw him often. But yeah, bang that line. Josh Allen over 275 all day.
I love that. I love that. I mean, Josh Allen is a guy that you can't really go wrong betting on the guy.
No.
I mean, you could even do. I mean, I know you did passing yards. You could even do rushing yards with the man. You'd be fine.
He's a honestly. Triple threat.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I know we missed that one, but when we did, when I did Sunday. Oh no, you didn't do it with me. Sunday Night Football. Josh Allen smashed us over on rushing yards, and he seems to do it every week, kind of. So, all right. Well, mine are a little bit more reserved, man. Mine are reserved, and they're. I don't want to say guaranteed, but you're playing with house money a little bit. Yeah. All right. First off, I'm gonna be a homer. I'm starting my boy Jalen Waddle. All right. And I say I know his over-under is gonna be higher than this, but not too much higher. His over-under is usually hitting around like 70, 71. I say 60 yards, alternate receiving. You lock that in. He's only had like 2 weeks that he's not hit over 60 yards.
Okay.
I like those odds.
I love that.
Matter of fact, I love those odds.
Right? I love that,
I mean, especially when Tua's in the game, there's not many times. And matter of fact, those 2 games were probably when Tua was not even in the mix or it got hurt. So I say Jalen Waddle 60 yards. You add that to whatever nice little thing you want to cook up. That's going to lock. Also, Alvin Kamara, beginning of the year, not so great. Last couple games, you lock in 40-plus receiving yards. That's a slap.
40
man has not got under in the last 4 games for 40.
But hey, let's talk about it. MT and Landry are coming back like soon.
That's true. However, I feel like they found a recipe for success because it was getting gritty over there at the Saints land, and they realized, man, you know who we have, Alvin Kamara.
But it broke.
Do I think it's open? I mean, the man was getting like 96 yards receiving and 9 receptions. I don't think he's going to get all that, but I think a 40-yard day for receptions, I think they're going to use him a lot more. I think he's going to get 5 or 6 targets, and AK is going to do what he does. So I think you lock 40-plus alternate receiving 40 yards, and you'd be straight with that.
I like it.
And these are reserve picks. It's nothing crazy. I'm not throwing anything crazy out there. You know why? Because I want these to hit for the people, right? I mean, this is for the people. Yeah.
Your boy Dova trying to make out some money, man. Shout out to your boy Dova.
Yeah, man. Just being reserved and say, look, even if it's just a little bit, because I don't think the odds on Jalen Waddle 60 yards isn't really that great.
Nah, it's not. Probably minus 140 or something like that.
But it'll get you something. It'll get you something going, especially if you parlay it up. I don't think this is a straight bet you would want to take. It's not really worth it.
Not worth it.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
I like those picks. I mean, I think both should slap as well. I would definitely join you on that parlay. Honestly, and I'm gonna be honest. I'll take both of those regardless of who their opponent is. So
yeah, I mean, even if they're taking the L,
yeah, Jay Waddle's gonna get 60. Mm-hmm. He's gonna get 60.
Well, I don't think Dolphins aren't taking no more L's though.
Oh, you're gonna win out? That's what you saying?
Oh, Tua is the guy, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, hey, Tua is the guy, Jalen's the guy, but I ain't about to say we're about to win out. I ain't about to say we're about to win out. Speaking of, but before we get out of here, bro, shout out to my boy, motherfucking AJ Brown, man.
Oh, what a guy.
What a signing, what a dog, bro. Like, I gotta be honest. When I'm watching him on Sundays, bro, like it almost brings me to tears, bro. I'm just like, yo, he plays for the Eagles. Like
your heart skips a beat.
I mean, we have a dog, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's been so long. I'm talking about like T.O., bro. Back in 2004 is the last time we had a real dog like this in receiver.
Yeah, your heart skips a beat a little bit.
And I'm gonna be honest, he's on pace right now to break all of T.O.'s records. He's on pace to like have the best raw receiver season we've ever had in the Eagles uniform. Like the man's out here like just straight like. Bro, it's beautiful, and I'm glad that our core, like if you look at all of our core players, Jalen, AJ, Quez, Devonta, Miles Sanders, Dallas Goedert, they're all like around the same age. They're all like 23, 24. Like we have a young nucleus, bro, and they're gelling. And look at how they're looking right now, bro. Like we have them all locked on the contract with the exception of Jalen. Like I think next year is his last year, but I'm sure we're about to lock him up. He's about to get give him all the money. He's about to get the bag. So I'm excited about the future of the Eagles, bro. Like I feel like we can get a bowl out of this. I don't know. I'm gonna say it. I ain't saying it this year.
Look, there's no need to throw guarantees around, but I mean, you guys have a really good chance.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like, I mean, let's not, like I said, let's not throw guarantees or anything, but you guys have a really good chance.
We get that number 1 seed, bro. Playing in Philly is hostile. Nobody want to come there and play. It's ooh.
Everybody pretty much thinks that Dolphins are out, but I believe that we can get it cracking.
Yeah, bro. It's just look. I believe in the Dolphins, but I also believe in the Bills just a tad bit more. That's the only reason why you guys aren't getting as much love as I think you should be getting.
Yeah, I mean, we beat the Bills. I know that was early in the season, and they
had their defense was their defense was non-existent. They didn't have anybody in their back four.
Right.
But head up, healthy. I think that'll be a much better game. I think that I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, I do like the Miami Dolphins. I like what you guys are cooking. I think the Bills will beat you guys.
No, you're right. Healthy. I think we got to play really good football to hang with these guys.
You have the eggs are fucking cute. You gotta I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt right now. I just have to.
I mean, because look, even though I'm hyping up Tua, and yes, he's an efficient quarterback, whatever case it be, but the things Josh Allen could do on scrapped plays is a difference maker.
I watched this man hurdle a linebacker, bro. Like the other day, like bro, he's an athlete, bro. He's a specimen back there.
Yeah, he's just a big hunk.
Bro, hey, yo, pause, bro. Relax,
bro. Chill, bro.
But hey, moving on. Anyways, though, speaking of hunks and undefeated teams and whatnot, we're gonna move on into our Would You Rather segment. I'll kick it off because I got a pretty relatable, I guess, Would You Rather. And my Would You Rather goes like, this is a shout out to the undefeated Eagles so far, but this is kind of, I want to see how you feel about it. Would you rather the Eagles go undefeated all season and go into the playoffs on a high? Or would you, no, not the Eagles, excuse me. Don't use the Eagles. Would you rather your team go undefeated and go into the playoffs on that kind of high with a bye week, and all you need is 3 more wins to win it all? Or would you rather lose a few games during the season to face some adversity to get you prepared for what you might get in the playoffs?
No, I'd rather us win out going on a high and whatever. I think we already faced our adversity in the season. So I'm speaking specifically for my team. I think we went through our traumatic, oh, damn, the season might be over vibe. And then now we're coming back. We're getting resuscitated right now. We're like, okay, wait, we might have this stuff actually cracking still. And then if we can go roll right into the playoffs with that vibe, I mean, we could do some damage. We don't need to get hurt again.
Nah, so, facts.
Yeah, we don't need our feelings hurt again. We're fine. We're fine up here.
I feel you. And I'm kind of mad that you went that route because I thought you were going to completely say, get some adversity, be a tough guy. I was hoping you were going to say that. But hell yeah, bro. Win out. Win everything, bro. And I'm going to be real. After around it's like I would say it right now for the Eagles, after around week 5, after you go undefeated for that long, you have a target on your back. People are headhunting you now. They got to beat you. So you're going to face all kinds of adversity throughout that whole, if you can withstand that whole punch for the 18 or 17 weeks, take that high into the play. Let's go. Let's keep foot on the pedals. Match that thing. That's my take on it. I agree with you.
I'm saying don't look back. Just keep it rolling. All right. So my would you rather is pretty interesting. When I saw it, I was like, this is interesting. Would you rather be given $1 million tomorrow or $10 million 10 years from now?
Give me $10 million in 10 years. What? I could wait for it. Yeah, bro. Give me $10 million in 10 years. And I only say this again. The $1 million tomorrow is great. It's still life-changing, but it's selfish. It's selfish. Yeah. I'm thinking longevity. And that's
so also,
I say. Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm going to put that out there. I agree with you. And I know there's going to be some type of financial guru that's going to look at us and be like, wow, you fool. You could just take $1 million and turn it into $30 million by 10 years from now. Look, I actually really don't know how to do that, right. So I'm not going to take the chances. I'm going to fucking take my $10 million in 10 years, and then now I could maybe learn. I could learn from now until 10 years from now and say, okay, when I get this $10 million, I'm going to put this there. And now you have $10 million to play with instead of $1 million, and then thinking that you're some type of smart guy, and then you might lose it or whatever case may be. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. But think about the stress and anxiety you're gonna put on yourself for those 10 years waiting upon that arrival of that 10 mil, bro. Like you're gonna be like,
It's gonna feel fantastic, bro. I mean, yes, it's gonna be stressful, but
what kind of
imagine like,
demon would you be knowing the bridges that you can burn? and like and
yeah,
it's like
nah, I think you could really do something special with that mentality if you really put your mind to it. But yeah, I mean, yes, you could use it for evil instead of good, but I think you can really do something crazy, like in a good way, if you really like put your mind to it and set something up like that.
no, definitely for sure, for
It
sure.
would be exciting as hell. I would freak out if that was actually happening.
Exciting as a mother. But you know what? When you mentioned that whole financial guru thing, you got me thinking now, bro. Like I could. But do I wanna work that hard? Like when I can just get 10 mil and then once I get to 10 mil, then I can start that process.
That's what I'm saying. Like you give yourself a lot more breathing room if you just wait the 10 years. And I know, like I said, if I actually knew how to make a million turn into 20 mil or 30 mil in 10 years, which I'm sure it's super possible. Maybe the real estate route or whatever. Then you probably could do that. But I'm just gonna go be safe and do 10 mil in 10 years,
Yeah.
and
I
then
mean,
my family's straight, so I don't have to worry about it.
for years, like until my kids is good. You
But
know?
with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up. It's been a minute, and I'm glad we're back. That's all I got to say.
Back like we never left. Back for the first time, man. Hey, it's been real. Like always. If you made it this far, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Show
Yep,
us,
yep.
show us some love, give us some feedback. Tell us what
We
you want us
will
to
be
talk
more
about.
consistent. We will be more consistent.
We will be more consistent, folks. We promise.
Yes.
That is on us. It's holidays too, so we definitely. I'm in the giving mood, so you're gonna see my face a
Yeah.
lot more.
Christmas has already begun for me, bro.
Pretty much, my
Straight
Christmas
up.
tree's going up like tomorrow.
I love the energy. I love it.
Yes, sir. But all right, my brother. And to the people at home, peace. See you next week.
Peace.